And we're back! Wait, shit. See? Mochi. I'm disappointed by what I was looking up. All that typing. Mm-hmm. I was looking up what pink hair was in German. And it's pink's hair! It's like, thanks. Thanks, that's gonna be fun. Real great to shout. It's like gonna be very different from what I was already shouting.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
So, that was a waste of time.
Damn it. Oh well.
Wait, so where were we?
Huh?
Besides, are we still going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting late. Getting late, folks. I thought. Okay. Hey,
sorry,
this is a Guacamole game. I'm the Devil's Avocado. I'm joined by blah 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 blah. That's you,
Maggie. Anyway.
So, what line did we stop on?
John. And we probably need to try and get through this episode somewhat fast because I do need to go to bed soon.
So he poked his head around the corner?
No?
Sorry, I missed.
How did you go so far back?
What?
It was, man, that test today was brutal. They're in the cafeteria. You're in the classroom.
Oh, okay. Yep, nope, I'm here. Man, that test today was brutal. I totally bombed it. I failed miserably.
PBG held up his paper. There was a big red F at the top. John winced and slowly erased his own failed exam. The two laughed and high-fived.
It's no big deal. I'll just retake it later. I had way better things to do than study. Never thought I'd pass.
PBG is the reason I'm not lawful good, by the way, because that is totally the attitude I had for at school.
Fair enough. Gerard and I did wonderfully. Most of our homeroom did. Maybe your teacher teaches differently. 9! I got an 89! So it's not Miss Shizuka! These two are just massive idiots! Dumb cove!
I nodded. I didn't feel like admitting to my 93, not after seeing how badly John and PBG did.
Scheiße, Bran!
Whoa, that's awesome, Shane! It's like your mind is just made for facts. You totally deserve it.
Hey.
You. Stop reading things.
Get your 97 raised, Gerard? That's not like you at all, Gerard.
Gerard laughed sheepishly. Yeah, I got my 100. To be fair, I would have gotten 100 like normal, but one of the questions could be answered in 2 ways. I told the teacher and he changed my score accordingly. I think you got a couple of points too, Satch.
Ah, so you had to have that 100, didn't you? Did you get a completion bonus?
I get to take a lot of crap from you guys. That's more than enough to make it worth it. I smiled alongside them, still feeling somewhat out of my element. Shane's comments hung over my head even now, but I didn't think there was much I could do about it.
By the way, Gerard's attitude is entirely lawful neutral.
Okay. Before class, I quickly filled my in on John's proposition. I'm kind of worried about it.
What?
Are you kidding, Hannah? He wants you to be Juliet. You didn't actually say this, right?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
They're assuming.
And he'll be Romeo. Oh, that's so romantic. He's totally hitting on you. I know, because I am now officially a wooer of men.
I don't know, Mai. Not really an actress. I'm bad at the limelight.
And Kazaa.
There's no way he wouldn't have noticed that, and I doubt he's hitting on me either.
Hannah, get a grip of yourself. You're one of the nicest people I've ever met. Any guy would be lucky to have you. Any woman either. Traffic. That's why you're my best friend. I mean, why else would he make such a big deal out of it?
He did seem upset. You might have a point.
Not like it could be that this is something that is a high passion for him and he's just intently wanting to make sure that the production goes off without a hitch.
John is Romeo, me is Juliet. It was corny, but kind of cute. Visions of myself and John in period clothes sweeping across the stage floated through my mind. Spotlights glistening in his greasy, nasty, horrible, conservative, politically incorrect hair. He leaned in towards me. On God!
Oh no.
No!
Oh no, he's speaking in Comic Sans.
He's the British one, right?
No, he's not.
Oh. Which was the British one?
He's got the... He's the one that looks like he's 30 in the...
Okay.
Trust me when you... Yeah, this is... Ian's the one who speaks in Comic Sans.
I see.
I'm good. Yes.
Romeo, my love.
Juliet! This isn't how the story was supposed to go!
Best acting. Romeo!
She doesn't know the lines. This is her fantasy. Ian's just there for the hell of it. Whoa, what's wrong?
Nothing. Sorry. Is class over?
Yeah, you're going to the theater, right?
After that daydream, it was hardly like I had a choice.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you back at the dorms.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, Hana. You can do this. The theater is here, right? The door opened into a gorgeous room with bright red seats. John was down on the stage, his arms flung to the ceiling.
Doth thou protest this relinquish mind famine? That was on purpose.
Yes, sure it was.
Nay. Yeah. Jocks. You've got to have a little more intensity. Don't you want to be famous? Nay, bitch. Why, you little...
Excuse me.
Hannah!
His voice shot up several octaves.
Come in.
He leaped up the stairs, grabbing me by the hand, and pulled me into the room.
I wasn't sure you were gonna come. Thank you so much, Hannah. You were really the only person I could trust to do this. I'm not sure I want to know.
About that, John. I don't know about this. I'm really not an actress. There's no way I could be Juliet.
Huh?
He stopped fooling me.
Who said anything about Juliet?
Didn't you?
No.
No.
That wasn't the part you wanted to talk to me about?
Oh no, of course not. You're right. You're not suited for to Juliet at all.
Ouch. He ran backstage, returning with a large inflatable bag.
Actually, I wanted you to be... Drum roll, please, jocks. Da 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 ba dee da boo die.
He tossed the bag on the stage. The crumpled plastic unraveled, revealing...
Yeah!
A tree. I can't commit to this. This is awful. A tree! Isn't even a tree in Romeo and Juliet. Like, there's no need for it at any point.
Okay. Tree.
You're perfect for this part. You're so shy and quiet and meek and forgettable, and you have an impressive ability to stand still for long periods of time. The other day in class, you stared into space for almost 20 minutes straight and didn't move a muscle.
Oh. Of course. Why would he want me to play a lead role? It was obvious I wasn't cut out for that kind of thing. Wanting to play the Romeo to my Juliet, how ludicrous.
What's wrong? It's as if I was offering you a position that was completely insulting.
Of course I wouldn't be able to play Juliet. No one would think I could do that.
Well, it's not that you can't.
But John wasn't trying to be mean. He probably was. He just didn't seem to get that it was insulting.
This seems like an apt description of John himself.
I'll think about it, okay? But I think I'm gonna go for now.
If you say so, be sure to give me your answer soon. I'm so ready for this. It's gonna be the best play yet. Especially with Jocks as our Juliet. I love you.
Goodbye, John.
See you later.
Later, Hannah. They proceed to make out.
How awful was that? I shut the door
Very.
to the dorm room, wanting nothing more than to collapse onto my bed.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Hannah.
Mai was laying on her bunk bed, upside down, her red hair spilling over the side. Something glinted in her hand. What are you doing?
I'm cutting out little blossoms. See?
She held a pink cherry blossom to the ceiling.
It's so your senpai will notice you.
What are you even talking about?
What kind of non-weeb are you? You're the Anti-Coco.
True.
You know, senpai always notices the girl when she's outside, surrounded by a shower of cherry blossom petals, the wind blowing in her hair.
Bingo.
Your guy will definitely notice you with these.
A flash of anger ripped through me. Why don't you just save them for yourself? Jared will never notice you without them. God damn!
Ooh.
Like, god damn! I turned on my heel and stalked out of the dorm room. It was because of stuff like that I thought John was trying to... No, it was stupid of me to imagine it could have happened in the first place.
He wants to fuck the bird.
I said true.
Cloaca. Holy shit.
I stepped out into the front of Poppy Hall, the crisp evening air wafting against my face and cooling my skin. A faint tinge of smoke threaded its way into my hair, reminding me of days spent cooking with my father. How stupid. I headed for the field, my stomach sinking with every step.
Whoa.
I shouldn't have snapped at Mai. None of this was her fault. And she was being so nice to me, and I said that awful thing to her. Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
She was never going to want to be my friend again.
That's not true. No, see, like, I think Mai gets it, you know, like, if you apologize and not, like, just assume that she's gonna hate you, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah. I stopped at a tree and leaned against it. The sun was rapidly setting, the night air growing colder and colder. Although I was shivering, I didn't want to go back inside. There was no way I could face Mai after what happened. What a terrible person I was. I sat down and hugged my knees, pressing my head into my arms. I stayed that way for a long time, trying not to pay attention to what was going through my head. The wind picked up, roaring past me, and whipped my hair against my skin. It was so loud, I didn't hear the footsteps until they were right next to me. I looked up. It was a murderer. I died. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you. I was just upset because I thought John wanted me to be Juliet, but it turns out he wanted me to be a tree. I shouldn't have cared so much about it. I'm just really an awful person. Mai let out a peal of laughter.
That John, he doesn't mean anything by it. You know, subtly ableist things, you know, it's not trying to be a jerk. But that is something he would do. Classic John. He's nice, but he can be a little clueless sometimes.
She sat next to me and wrapped an arm around my shoulders. Together we huddled against the rough bark of the oak tree, somewhat sheltered from the wind.
Again, 25% sapphic.
You remember what Shane said about my hair? Mai's arm tightened around me. I've been on edge ever since. I don't know how to face them, even when they're being nice. I'm so afraid they hate me. I'm sorry I'm such a coward.
Well, it's okay. We're all cowards sometimes. Not me! Maybe we should just approach our problems directly instead of going at them from the side with flowers and friendship. You want to join the Normal Boots Club, don't you?
Yes?
Well, I want to date Jared. Beautiful Jared senpai. Neither of these things will happen if we keep avoiding the stuff that makes us nervous.
Yeah.
You want something, go get it. You shouldn't... Look, just because we're used to waiting for things to happen to us doesn't mean that they're always going to, if we're just patient enough. Kinda... If you want to join the Normal Boots Club, you have to keep moving forward. Strongly. Without fear. Without looking back. Sharks don't have necks. Right?
I don't follow. Yeah. And the same goes for you, Mai.
Yeah, it does.
I rested my head on Mai's shoulder, thankful she was taller than my paltry 5'2". She laid her head on top of my own. I think I'm going to try harder.
That means Coco would still...
Huh?
If we had Coco in this tree, then it would make... Like...
Yeah.
Nothing good came of me avoiding my problems and being a coward. I can't keep running away, or else eventually I'm going to run out of places to go. And then I'll break.
Run away. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away.
If I really want to make a new life at Asagao, I have to try.
Seriously.
I'm going to be my best self and be myself. And I'm going to actually try. Who knows? Maybe Shane will warm up to me eventually.
And maybe I won't give a fuck.
Right?
Yeah.
Mai pulled me closer into a hug. For some reason I thought that was you.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. What do you say we get inside? Fucking frigid out here.
Like my vagina. Yes, let's. And thank you, Mai.
I can fix that.
Mai smiled at me. Yeah.
Getting up to that 50% suffix. No, thank you. Let's go.
Do what?
You know, the thing. Oh, right. Quickly, there's only 2 minutes left.
Giant letters ballooned on my phone screen, blocking several falling cubes and preventing me from making more combos and deploying more troops. Damn it! Get out of my way! A small yellow plush with a great smiley face waved a sword, and the big bad, a giant, came rushing out of the castle. Smiley man, till we meet again.
What are you doing here?
Ah!
You suck.
Ah! No!
Yes, you do.
This font is Comic
Oops.
Sans, so I just feel like it should be like, oops, sorry!
Oops, sorry.
Just like real dumb sounding. Ian, the brutal moose of yore, stood over my shoulder peering at my phone. What do you want?
Yeesh. Touchy, aren't we?
That sounds like a moose.
Well, gee, I don't know. I don't know about that, Rocky. Oh, what are you doing playing such a boring game, anyway?
Nothing. I was waiting for Mai and I was bored. To tell the truth, I was practicing.
That game's similar to the one that's gonna be in the tournament, right? You lost pretty quickly. Doesn't seem like you're any good.
He looked at my phone again and froze. I glanced back at the screen. My score was still slowly totaling, speeding over the 200,000 range.
What?
Holy shit, Snackles! How'd you do that?
Do what?
That thing with your tongue. That thing with your tongue is my own personal meme, I feel. Your score, that's incredible. How have you been playing this game?
I'd never seen Ian so animated.
It's like he was a cartoon character.
Yeah, like a certain one from the Cold War era. If you asked me, I would almost say he cared about what was happening. I guess 2 weeks, maybe?
Only 2 weeks.
He put
By the
his
way,
hand to
I'm
his...
much more goofy than Bullwinkle. If I could do Bullwinkle, I would, but
He put his hand to his chin and thought.
if you're this good at this game, you might be able to learn to play the one for the tournament.
What are you suggesting? He glared at me.
We both know you'd love to join the Normal Boots Club. And they need someone to fill puzzle games during the tournament. You need to join the team.
I gazed at him, trying to read his face. Could he be pulling my leg? It was possible that I was...
yanking. Slowly
it was possible...
slipping out of the chair.
It was possible that I actually was much worse than average and he wanted me to join the team to drag down their score. A dirty move, but I wasn't sure Ian wouldn't do it if given the chance. Ian sighed.
Look, at least give it some thought. That was pretty... Holy shit. I wouldn't mind having some competition for once.
He turned on his heel and ambled to his seat.
What was that about?
I told her what just happened.
Really?
Really? You think you have what it takes? That would be awesome, wouldn't it, Hannah? Isn't this exactly what you wanted?
Yes. Not everyone's so enthusiastic about having me on the team, though. Shane's glaring face passed through my mind.
I'm here too!
Catchphrase!
You're on my naughty list.
It's kind of funnier the longer I thought about it.
I'm sure if you proved yourself, it'd be all right. What are you going to do? I think I'd like to try.
Yeah. Even if I fail, I'm going to work hard and give it my best. And maybe I can even make Shane and the others accept me. Now it's not the time. Yeah. Now it's not the time for me to sit around and wonder what else I can do.
Yahoo!
That's my girl. Said now's the time to sit around and just play video games until you're accepted by your peers.
Does that work? Because I feel like I've been trying that for a long time.
Oh, Hannah. You're catapulting me through the sky like a shooting star. Bless. You're catapulting them apart. I don't even know. Like halfway through I gave up. Sorry. What are you gonna do next? Talk to them?
An image of myself going head to head with Shane flickered through my mind. Maybe not just yet. Sensing my unease, Mai shrugged.
Prepare to meet me in the glory of battle! Well, don't worry about it too much. It's only like your entire social life. Ian's part of the hidden block, after all. It wouldn't help him to have competition. And besides...
Shizuka stalked in, looking furious. Oops. Accidentally right-clicked. Oh god! Oh god!
What?
Stop this! Okay, you know like the little clicky sound it makes when it like spells out the words. It was just doing that constantly without stopping.
Oh. Try,
Time to pay... Oh, what?
Did it stop?
Yeah, it stopped. I just had to click on to the next thing. It was too distracting to read over. Turn to page 394. And that was the end of that. Finally, class was over. I gathered my bags and joined Mai as she headed to the door.
Hana!
What do you want, fucker? Sorry, made myself laugh. Shane stood before me, shifting from foot to foot.
Meet me at the point in 5 minutes for an ass kicking.
A lump formed in... I'm gonna assume that's your line. A lump formed in my throat. What did he want now? Sure, Mai, go on ahead.
If you say so.
With a worried tone in her voice, Mai left us alone. Shane waved me out of the classroom and into a nook next to the window.
It came to my attention that I perhaps said something that perhaps I should not have said.
I don't know why that line works so well.
And that perchance I may have possibly bothered you in such fashion as to cause my words that I said. Wait. As... Cause...
He's bad at words. It's okay.
This is okay.
I'm sorry?
Yes, exactly.
What?
Well...
I'm sorry for what I said about your hair. The pink as hair.
My heart skipped a beat. How did you know that I heard that?
May. She came to my room last night and tore my ear off. Fortunately, Mercy put it back on.
Oh my. Oh my. My chagrin quickly turned to gratefulness. How many other girls would go to one of the most popular guys in school and chew him out because he was mean to her friend? Especially when I wasn't even supposed to hear it.
When you say chew him...
What?
I hope you can forgive me.
A weight lifted from my shoulders. Oh no, I'm really happy. Thank you so much for apologizing to me. To be honest, I've been worrying about this for a while now, so I'm glad you've changed your mind.
I didn't say that.
I deflated. Sugar, stop.
Look, it's not really about you. It's about me! Or, in a way it is. But you can't really help that.
That's supposed to make me feel better.
Never mind. Look, you have to come with me. I have a surprise.
Following Shane around was not something I would particularly like to do, especially considering what just happened, but... yeah, okay. Shane grabbed my wrist and led me down the hallway.
Get behind me!
I could probably have followed him just as well without his needing to do that, but there were worse things in this world. Before long, we wound up in front of the normal Boots Club room. What is this? Without saying a word, Shane opened the door and led me in. Inside, the entirety of the normal booths was waiting along with the sullen-faced Ian. Nuh-uh, it's empty.
Bye.
Well, looks like my work is done. Goodbye. That was a completely different voice. Forget it.
It's okay. I accept
move.
that he has a different voice every time. He brushed past me as PBG began to laugh.
See ya.
Thanks, man. See you at the tourney. So, Hannah, I bet you're wondering why Mr. Stoic Comic Sansi brought you here. Wait, no. Sorry. I was thinking Mr. Stoic was going to be... I'm wondering why Mr. Stoic McHammer Dropper brought you here.
A little bit, yeah.
As you know, there's a tournament that happens each year in early spring. This year, the tournament is about a month and a half. In about a month. It's gonna happen later. We're each competing in various events. It used to be an easy win, but with Hidden Block around, things changed. We want to keep our competitive edge. Something happened last year that made it so we no longer have someone competing in the puzzle category. I stand by my decision.
Whoa. I still don't know what that's about, actually.
So we need someone to take John's place.
I don't understand.
We all have different categories we're entering into, and half of us have jobs or other clubs that we're busy with. Can't exactly take more on. For example, I compete in the invention and game design category. Feel like I'm slipping on John, so hold on a moment. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. I play retro games. Get a higher score than the other fellow by the end of the level. That kind of thing. Bada bing, bada boom. Boof. I play pinball machines in there that the arcade provides. It's the same thing, really.
Shane does. Sorry, it's like I don't have any lines. Shane does Mario Kart racing, or at least he will this year. I do completion speedruns, so I gather and accomplish everything in a game as fast as possible. It's just as draining as it sounds.
We compete in tag team 80s and 90s arcade beat 'em ups. Specific, I know. And I...
No one cares. No.
I... dance! We each have our own fields, and we can't take the time to learn a new one.
So Ian told us how good you are at Dumpy Doom's Revenge. He suggested you enter the tournament as a member of the Normal Boots Club. He... Really? Why on earth did he do that?
Dumpy Doom's Revenge!
Really?
He's won that event every year he's gone to this school he's gone to school in this district. He wants a little challenge this time around.
Just because we're rivals doesn't mean we're not friends. Except when we aren't. Anyways, we voted on whether you should join the club, and long story short, we've got a compromise. You enter the tournament, and if you win, you get to join the Normal Boots Club. If you lose, well, you don't have what it takes.
Did he just suddenly become McCree?
He's my overbite voice. If you've seen the Magical Warrior Let's Play with Coco, it's
I don't think I have.
You should. It's not too long, and it's really cute and amazing, and it's like a magical girl thing, except they say fuck. Like, it really threw us for a loop when it, like, the bad guy's like, shit. And it's like, what? It's like, this is kind of great, but also what? Anyway. What do you say?
This was amazing. This was exactly what I wanted. This was my chance. But
nothing. Take it.
I don't know.
Don't know.
If I lost, didn't that mean I would lose their friendship too?
No.
I'd
do it.
I'd be a laughingstock, and I'd be left alone again.
Hannah.
My?
Bitch, did you forget what we talked about? Just
Huh?
Bitch, did you forget what we talked about last night? You thought I was talking to you.
No, I was just waiting for you to say the line.
Yeah. Just accept.
But...
No!
Where did you even come from?
I was in your skirt the entire time.
Oh, that makes sense.
195% sapphic. Don't you remember what you told me?
Uh-huh.
No.
No more giving up.
I didn't say that. That doesn't sound like me. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm gonna try. And that was how I got the opportunity to join the Normal Boots Club. If I could win my event for the tournament, I would officially join the team. If I didn't, well, if I didn't, the club would be more likely to lose the tournament and I wouldn't get to stick around. It was scary, but if I succeeded, it would be worth it. I couldn't sleep at all that night, so when morning came, I put on my uniform and headed to class early. For once, I was eager for the mundane classroom environment. I hoped it would still my racing thoughts and help me come to terms with my amazingly good fortune. Therefore, I was sitting in my desk, falling slowly asleep when a hand slammed upon its surface. Whoa.
Listen up!
Ah! I scooted my chair away from my desk. Shane glared at me.
If you're really competing with us in the tournament, and I still can't believe that's happening, then you had better not let us down.
He pulled out the chair in front of my desk and sat down.
Let us talk strategy.
And we should probably talk strategy on the next episode.
Indeed!
See what I did there?
Yes. This has been Evil Guacamole Gaming! I am the Devil's Advocado! I have been joined by...
Maggie! Still just Maggie.
And Auf Wiedersehen!
Bye, everybody.
Und auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we are like super close to getting to choose somebody, I think. Are you excited then? Plus, how long have we been freaking doing this?